Here
we go.
Oh, shit, he got a piece. My piece.
Welcome to the pod, the Ril and Kev. Used to be 15-minute pod. Now it is 30 minutes. Episode number 5 on both YouTube and Spotify now, since you will get up to date here in a little bit. The next 2 episodes that will be released on Spotify will be prior episodes, episode number 1, episode number 2 on YouTube that we cannot release on Spotify.
Exclusive.
Use
this pound code 209. Just kidding.
We need to get a QR code and put it up there.
Yeah, that shit don't work.
But yeah. You know, you can create a QR code now.
Yep.
You can do that. We might do that.
I've been utilizing that.
I'm gonna put it on in the corner or something like that.
Yeah, I use that on InDesign sometimes. But then I saw another story. I don't want to veer off, but somebody got tattooed on the forehead with that.
Hell no.
And I was like, that's the biggest.
I might get it right here or something, but not on the forehead. Like, hey, look me up.
What they gonna scan it to? What's it gonna pop up to?
Just shit. You ever seen the picture of the dude on the bed, the black dude on the bed?
Nah, never.
With the big and he's just big black bald dude. You ever seen that picture?
I did that.
QR code just to that. Man. But yeah, welcome to our pod. Thank y'all for joining us once again. This is episode number 5. We've had a lot of feedback. We try to do some new things here. We got some new lighting, a new backdrop, as you can see. New camera angle. We're more straight on now. My son is just going in and out of the video, but it's all good. For you
Speaking
guys,
of his son, me.
For y'all on Spotify, you won't see him, but everybody on YouTube will. And yeah, go ahead, Kev. You already know what it is. What is today's topic? Let's get it.
So first of all, I know we just watched the finals, right? Everybody saw that was kind of a boo-boo game.
It was.
Boo-boo game. For basketball athletes to even look at that game right there. We want it to be competitive, right?
We were hoping for some competitiveness, and it did not happen. Game
It did not. It was like that movie when Porzingis came back. I thought he was gonna shy off of it.
He's the unicorn, bro. The unicorn.
Oh my god.
How tall is he? 7'4", 7'3"?
7.
Just hit
7. He won.
Every time he hit a jumper, he was smiling like, I got this all game.
You know what?
Too easy.
You know what they did in slow mo?
Good.
He gave that smirk.
Mm-hmm.
And you want to give that off. It's just like an opponent. It's just like this. Ha.
Yep.
I'm looking to the camera right there. He gave off one of these right here. It's like he played like a couple games before, but then again, they really needed him, right? But to me, you know what I feel like? He's not gonna do this again on Sunday. I don't think that's gonna be consistent at all.
I think he is the X factor for the Celtics to win the series. Yeah. If he does well in at least 4 games, they should win those 4 games. He could be asked the other 3 games, but he just has to be good for 4 games. And if he is good for 4 games, then the Celtics going to take the whole thing.
All right, let me bring this way back. Why did a lot of teams overlook him, though? You know what I'm saying? Just to get him on his squad, though. Remember, we were talking about that earlier, right?
I think they looked at him as a tall European player who had good skills but was kind of soft.
Yeah. Injury prone.
Injury prone, too. Yeah. Yes. He's tall, lanky. Right? How many tall, lanky European players have we seen before?
Shit,
right?
Give me like 5 inches. I would have been like,
right.
I'm not European, but give me a little bit of that. I would have dunked on everybody. Tell him.
Look, you already know a European player. Yeah. They can shoot, right? I mean, they're overall good, skilled players, but they're not athletic.
Yeah.
Agile. Not agile. They could be injury prone, right? So what happened when he was in New York? You go from playing, where is he from? Latvia? I think he's from Latvia.
I'm not sure.
Some European country. I'm sorry if I'm wrong, but I think it's Latvia. So comes in there. He goes to New York City, one of the top markets in all of the NBA. he has good moments, but they want like the superstar. Like they went from like him, like Carmelo Anthony to him, right? And they're like expecting the 7'3" guys to just dominate, and he can dominate, right? But he gets hurt.
I think during big games, like moments like these, right? The finals, he did shine though. But wasn't he waiting for this? I think he was waiting for this moment right here to shine real quick.
I think he just wasn't in good situations. So like you go from New York, then he goes to Dallas. No, Washington.
Washington first.
Washington or Dallas. Washington.
Journeyman.
Washington just sucks. Regardless. No matter what you do.
Even though Jordan played on the squad, he used to own the squad too. But if you guys didn't know, yeah.
So what you gonna do in Washington? Nothing. You gonna get your numbers, but you ain't gonna win no games. Then you go to Dallas. You playing with Luka.
Yeah.
Luka is the ultimate player, right? So it's like you're playing second fiddle, but he has the ability to be a first, right?
I know exactly what you're talking about.
So what do you do with that?
I think in the league that the NBA would want right now is somebody that's like a first, like, you know what I mean? They want it right away. They want somebody to execute right away. It doesn't work like that. If you develop, you know what I mean?
Was Porzingis on the squad when Kyrie was there too? I don't know if he was.
I am not sure because he's such a journeyman. Like I don't even know anymore. Like he was off the grid just a little bit, but now for some reason, if you're in the finals, they play for reals. They don't play for fun. They play for keeps now.
This is what I'm thinking. When because Luka is ball dominant, right? But
we saw that the ISO today. That's another subject.
And it did not work out.
That was ISO all day.
We don't get to that.
That was ISO.
So it's like he's ball dominant, but if he does pass the ball, it's going to be to a 3-point shooter or someone who's going to get the alley to dunk it, like Lively or Gafford. And Porzingis, he can't shoot a three, but he's not a alley-oop guy. He can be. He's 7'3".
You got to be LeBron. No, I'm just kidding.
So that's why I feel like Boston works out for him because he doesn't have to worry about driving to the bucket to get an alley-oop. They have Jaylen Brown.
Man,
right?
Woo, that's another topic too.
Yeah. So he has that, and then Jason Tatum, he can kind of just do his mid-range, long-range stuff, right?
Slow,
right? But Derek White, he can be more of the facilitator. So Porzingis just get it to him in the post and let him work his magic there while everybody else spreads out.
Yeah.
So that's why I feel like Dallas works out for him. I mean, not Dallas, Boston works out for him. And he can be the main defensive guy down low because even though Horford is like a power forward, he's a small power forward.
Speaking of Horford, his name was not mentioned, but then he did work too.
Man, you know what?
Is it past the baton now over like a little bit? Like
he's 38 years old. He's hoping, please, I get my ring finally.
Hoping, please.
And you know what? It might finally happen. You know what I mean? But he might finally get it because the way that they dominated tonight.
Shit, that's more of a domination. That was more of a.
it was crazy.
Shit, it was a wrap.
So what did you see today in the game that made you like Dallas is going to be hard for him, or Boston is going to be good for him, or you just think they're going to learn it's going to be a good series? What did you see today?
What I saw today was coming into Boston. That's a sport-driven city right there.
Yeah.
You have Mark Wahlberg sitting over there jumping up and stuff, right? And that can bring momentum up right there. That energy right there is strong right there. I don't care what anybody says right there. The littlest things right there can count. Even though he's not from there, this and that. But that's what I saw right there, just for a little bit right there. But then again, I also saw Kyrie biting his shit like, I can't wait till Sunday. Sunday is going to come. It's going to be like this. We're going to make this a series because today was a blowout. It was a blowout today, y'all.
It was a blowout. It was ugly.
Even though they cut it close to what? To
8.
To 8, right?
That was their time. When they cut it to 8, it was like, all right, they made their run, and Boston could have folded and let them get even closer. but they're like, hell nah. That was their one run. It's a wrap.
Yep. Momentum just got dropped right there.
Yeah.
The turnovers right there. The offensive rebounds got them right there.
Yeah.
But I feel like if they come together and sing Kumbaya. Cool. Yeah, see? He knows what's up. It brings people together, right? You feel me? But overall, though, I feel like who really wants it more, though? Because we're talking about these young cats right here. Who wants it the most, though? This is a championship we're talking about. This is dreams that can be made of, like aspirations. You feel me?
So I feel like we should look at it as who does this affect more, winning or losing a championship. So if you look at it, Tatum, Brown, Luka, they're all pretty young, right? Boston's been there before.
Yeah.
Got dominated in the finals. Nah. But they were super young. They're a little bit more mature, older. Second time, around. They got Drew Holiday now, who's
Drew Holiday was coming clean today.
He was. So you're looking at that aspect, and then you look on like Dallas's side, right? You have someone who has won a championship already, Kyrie. He's already won a championship. But I guarantee you he wants to win another one without LeBron to show like, man, I'm one of the best point guards ever too. Because who would you say are the best point guards for you
in my lifetime
of all time? Oh, here we go. Shit. Top 5. It's that moment. I'm gonna put the little screenshot. Top 5 point guards of all time.
Man, growing up, to be honest though,
I'm gonna tell you who my number 1 of all time was when I was growing up.
Mine was Steve Nash because he got them iguana eyes.
He can what? Iguana?
Oh yeah, he can see every passes of every angle.
Okay.
Like I love to go back and watch. Like, swear to God, I used to love to go back and watch these games. Like, how do you make those passes? Because I kind of want to try to replicate and try to do that too.
Yeah.
But Steve Nash was for me, one of the greatest point guards ever for the Suns. You feel me? Originally, he's from Santa Clara. Well, he played in Santa Clara, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that was for me, though.
See,
and then...
Go ahead. Keep your list. Top 5.
Then, you feel me?
Say his
Derek
name.
Fisher was a beast because he even though he has an ugly ass
shot.
Wait. He got a dagger shot. I'm a Laker fan. I'm gonna let you guys know.
He had the
I'm
gray mask here.
Yeah. But it went in though. It went in. But real talk though, Steve Nash was my number 1. Real talk. No Diddy. But yeah.
All right.
Top 5? That's kind of tough right there. Of course, AI.
He was kind of a tweener, though. You think he's a point guard or a 2 guard? I think he's...
Well, for his height, it classifies as that. But with me, Steve Nash, all day, regardless. Well, besides myself, you know what I'm saying?
Of course.
Yeah, that's 3 right there, right?
Okay,
that's 3.
Yeah.
All right, the 4th one as a point guard. Shit. Might have to pass this towards you right now. I have to think about that sometime. You know what I mean?
I'll let you know right now. My number 1, of course, Steph Curry.
But is it shooting? No, that's controversial right there.
He's a point guard. He's a point guard that shoots. Number 1. Steph Curry. Number 2, John Stockton.
Shit. That motherfucker's a beast. The way he dribbles.
All-time leader in assists. All right. Yeah, most of his assists were to Karl Malone. And he was just getting little mid-ranges all day. But you know what? And he gets guaranteed 2 to 3 steals a game. So he was a monster out there. And then you got to go with probably Magic at 3.
That motherfucker is
Magic at 3. You know, it was unfair because he was like, what, 6'8" or some shit, 6'7"?
Yeah, that is not even a point
That's
guard.
not a point guard, bro, but whatever. He ran a point. And then
I'm still thinking Steve Nash. The best.
Steve Nash was a 2-time MVP.
The best one though.
He got a lot of assists because of Dirk, Amari Stoudemire.
But if it wasn't for Steve Nash though,
there ain't no like quick the Mike D'Antoni offense was crazy. He was up there scoring, going running up and down. Without that up and down scoring, that offense, you probably don't have today's game. Because if you look at like the Pacers, they scoring 120 points a game.
Fast pace.
And where did that start?
Boston knew that too.
Phoenix. Yeah. So all right, I'll probably go Steve Nash, and then I'll probably go like
there can only be one. Doom, 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 doom. Special effects. Chime in.
Dang, who would be my last one, man? I'll probably go like
Monte Elliott.
Nah.
Monte.
Man, you know, he was a 2-guard for us. Yeah. Man, what point? I'll probably go to point guard. CP3.
Oh, really?
Bro, actually, yeah. Because you know what? When he was in New Orleans, he was nasty. When he was with the Clippers, he was nasty. Like, in his early days, he could score 20 for you too and get 10 assists.
Yeah.
But like now, of course, he's gonna get you like 6 and 9 or some shit. But being only 6 foot tall, he's doing point guard type shit. Which is why I hope the Warriors might bring him back. But hopefully he comes back on a cheaper deal because $30 million. Hell no, we ain't paying you $30 million. Yeah. Clay, man, I love you too, man, but take a pay cut.
Man, I can see him veering off to the Spurs a little bit too, Clay.
Man, Clay, you know you want to be with us for life, bro. So just stay with us.
He don't want to leave his boat yet.
Yeah, you know you love the Bay.
That commute right there is dope.
Man, you got Pacific Ocean all day.
Man.
Yeah. All right, you want to finish your list, man? What you thinking?
Okay, so the fourth for point guards. Damn, there's a
plethora of great point guards out there.
I mean, I kind of want to say this little drive. I'm not trying to be biased with the Lakers. It's Smush Parker. I don't know if you guys remember him, though. He used to wear a headband and stuff.
Smush Parker.
Smush Parker was a beast, though. Man, he played for reals. He don't play for fun. He played for reals.
Man, I might as well just say...
I'm not going to put him on my top, though.
Bimbo Coles.
Wait, who? Bimbo Coles?
Yeah, Bimbo Coles?
Educate.
Back in the 1996 Garbage Warriors. I don't even know who was that early, but they were trash. We were trash for a long time. Trash this year, too. Clay, take a pay cut. Nah, I love Clay.
All right, y'all. While we were thinking about the top 5 point guards, I just want to say, for me, still, overall, Steve Nash. To me,
Steve Nash was nice. How many? You don't even want to put like Russell Westbrook up? What do you think, Russell Westbrook?
Nah.
Man, he's a triple-double machine.
He is, but then again,
MVP. No,
I think I have animosity towards him. That's why.
Oh, okay.
That's more of a personal thing. Right
He's
there.
from LA.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Louisiana, right?
Shit. Weird ass outfits.
Yeah.
That's all good.
If you have money, you can do that, though. I think
real.
sometimes.
All right, we're gonna veer off from the NBA real quick.
Caitlin Clark,
Luka, stop shooting. Man, you need to be more aggressive. Make some shots. All right. Next topic of the day. We're going with Caitlin Clark.
CC.
And everything that has been transpiring with Miss Clark lately. What do you think about it? Do you think the other females in the W are just hating? Do you think it's
Hate.
just tough love, rookie love? Like,
Hate.
you think it's hate?
Straight up hate.
Why do you think she's getting this hate? What do you think that is?
The world we live in. Nobody wants to say it and personally and whatnot, or just to say it originally. Like, you know what I mean? Straight up.
Mm-hmm.
It's hate. You know what I'm saying? Even though if they get a microphone or like this we're doing right now, it's hate. They're hating on her. They're not trying to acknowledge what she's trying to do, even though that's all over the media. What's going on? You know what I mean? She brought up the charter of airplanes, this and that.
Mm-hmm.
It's straight up hate. You know, they're playing more aggressive because they know the attention they're getting. She's getting to being broadcast on ESPN. It's hate for me. That's how I feel.
I guarantee you right now, and I actually have done research on this. If you look at the WNBA YouTube page, you look at the highlights for Fever games, it is 10 times more viewership than any other WNBA game.
Yeah.
And why is that? Caitlin Clark.
CC. Yep.
They want to see what she does, regardless of whether she has a bad game or a good game.
Facts.
And right now, most of them are having bad games. They ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
You know, she's a rookie, so you're gonna have like, you know, those hard rookie games or like growing pains. She was averaging like 20. Now she's probably averaging like 15 a game or something like that.
Yeah.
As a rookie, which ain't bad, I guess.
Yeah.
But she's out there the majority of the time, so you better get 15 points if you're playing 30 plus minutes a game, I guess. And she also has plenty of turnovers. Why does she have plenty of turnovers? They're doubling her, tripling her, picking her up 80 feet, 90 feet. You know, they're playing real hard defense.
Let me ask you something. As an individual athlete, though, or just a person in general, somebody's coming at you that strong right there and trying to throw you off your game, what would you do?
You gotta
ask yourself, what would you do? It's almost like a life or death situation, but it's not, though. But it kind of is, though. What would you do?
You could, well, in her,
You know what I'm talking about,
like,
like a little
so
bit?
for me playing sports,
Yeah, sports wise, though, you know?
I felt like when somebody was trying to come at me, the only thing to make them stop is to come at them even harder.
Yeah. But at least abide by the rules, too, though, right?
Oh, yeah. No, like, it's like, so I have this story from my high school years. I was varsity pitcher, you know, but I want to say sophomore year, I was up against Vanden High School in Fairfield, and it was like this high school filled with all 6 foot plus big old muscular white boys.
Yeah. I got it in my head. Shit.
Yeah.
And dunk on all of them.
Look at me, a little Filipino kid, 120 pounds. Like,
yeah.
Man, we're gonna eat this guy for lunch.
Okay.
And here I come. Boom. 6 innings, 6 strikeouts. Shut them down. They had no runs on me. So I pretty much knew. They looked at me and they were like, let's get him. And my response was, you ain't going to do nothing because I got something for you.
Exactly. We're going to protect. So, you know what I'm saying?
But also, I had my teammates behind me like making plays for me. You know, diving ground balls, running the outfield, making catches. The thing about the Fever is I feel like Caitlin Clark can only dominate if her teammates also got her back. Like, yeah, they're going to double her. So what does that mean? If they double her, she got to make the pass, and you have to make the shot so she gets the assist. And then the other team will be like, okay, well, we can't double all the time because she's going to find the open person, and then they're going to make the shot.
Surrounding too.
So they'll be like, all right, we can't leave this person open.
Yeah.
Or if they do see the double coming, right, Caitlin has to go around, maybe catch a screen, you know, like get a good screen.
For the team right there. Absorb everything right there.
Yes.
And penetrate. Oh, what? Well, they're coming towards them. And then dish that shit off.
Yeah, so it's like, I mean, they were the worst team in the W for a reason last year. That's why they have the #1 pick.
All the comments have been saying that through social media. You know what I'm saying? Even though I'm not really prone on that, I watch a lot of sports. I'm not trying to make no excuse of that right there, but I see what I see. You feel me? But then it's like, damn.
You think they hate on her because she's white?
Nope. I think race. Well, actually, in the world we live in, yeah, a little. Well, has. Nah, I have no idea. Actually, that's a good question right there. That's a stumper. That's a stumper.
Because, you know, well, I don't know. There have been, like, other good white players, I guess.
Yeah,
Like Diana
Susan.
Taurasi.
Yep, Bird. Sue Bird. That's one of my
Sabrina
favorite players.
Ionescu.
Shit, yep.
Right?
I would dunk on her too, by the way.
There's been a lot of good, but it's like I was watching other shows and like podcasts and stuff, and they're pretty much saying Caitlin Clark is going to be the Michael Jordan of the W.
I hope so. I'm rooting for her. We all rooting for her, right?
Right.
But the people in the game are trying to make it.
So when that girl from the sky gave it that little extra,
Yeah.
Do you think it's because that's just how she play? Like she Draymond Green, she little butthole.
So when I rewatched that back, though, to be honest, I rewatched it back like 5 times. She did something first, though.
Caitlin?
Yeah,
she did.
She did something first.
She did.
She. I can't even find the word for it, but she edit this shit out. No, fuck this.
No.
Excuse my language. She enticed it first, right there. She nudged her first a little bit.
I feel like she needs to be like Larry Bird. They say
that's a good name drop right there.
They say Larry Bird used to talk shit and back it up. He'd be like, "You can't stop me." Boom, boom, boom. Cash.
But that's what makes everybody stronger. And
boom, boom, boom. Oh yeah, you want to try to stop me? Watch this. Watch this. Turn around. Bop. Good. Blouses. Right?
No, that's true though. That is true.
If Caitlin Clark is like, she could be as good as she wants to be, but if they're out there being mean to her, knocking her down,
this is gonna make her stronger.
Right? She got to have that tough skin, anyways.
You know how Pokemons go? You know what I'm saying? It evolves.
That's right.
It evolves.
You wanna be the very best, like no one ever was. For real. Now, if Caitlin Clark is like, all right, they can do whatever they want to me, right? I'm gonna still hit this step back.
That shit was sounding clean.
You know what I'm saying?
Good.
I'm gonna hit a step back because you know she can dribble and she can hit the pop.
Yeah.
That's the thing that like makes her fun to watch. You know what I'm saying? She can do that kind of stuff as a female. Not saying females don't have the skill to do that, but honestly, before her, who was really doing that? She's dribbling it, and everybody's picking her up, like after half court, like some Steph Curry type stuff.
Yeah.
I'm here.
You're here? Yeah, he is here. So that's the thing about Caitlin Clark. She has to be able to know that she has the skill to do great things, but also that there's going to be haters, and she's going to have to be able to walk it and talk it and then walk it
like you talk it. Walk it like you talk it.
No, right? You talking. She got to be able to do both.
I know exactly what you mean, man.
Because I ain't gonna lie, I watch all the WNBA highlights, but not from other teams. Only when she plays. Oh, the Fever highlights.
Yeah.
And you know what? I bet you the Fever games are probably damn near close to sold out. She's bringing ticket sales. She's bringing endorsements. She's bringing more just eyes on the W. So why is everybody hating on her? That makes no sense. How does the salary cap get higher for the W? You make more revenue. How do you make more revenue? You get attention. More eyes, more attention, more ticket sales, more merchandise sales. And how do you do that? You get an exciting player.
Yeah, and that can make or break her too. You know what I'm saying? Like,
let her take the.
How do you think she's feeling right now?
These other females should not worry about trying to like take her out of her game. They should worry about her taking the brunt of because she's gonna have to do all of the interviews, be the face of the NBA, WNBA, be on the magazine covers. Let her get that kind of stress while still performing, with not having to worry about all these other females trying to take her out of her game.
Yep. Man, do you think she's gonna be able to even hold that pressure? Or that's the thing right there. Like, I kind of want to say she's a fresh eye. You know what I'm saying?
I think her parents probably raised her to be able to do that because she had how many people watch her during the March
Madness thing.
They said there was like 14 million people watching, like the Sweet 16 or something like that. 12 million of the Elite Eight, and then like another 14 million for the final.
And I'm always thinking about like on the positive side, they're projecting all negative shit about her. Yeah. Positive side. What about young cats? Trying to to be inspired to be a ball player and stuff like that.
It's just like what Steph Curry brought to the game. That's why Steph Curry was so inspirational.
Damn, this
so inspirational.
Yo, this so social media shit.
6'2" guy, skinny 6'2" cat, just shooting threes from half court, banging it. Nobody can stop it. You're like, oh, I'm not gonna be LeBron James, but I can be Steph Curry because he's only that little bit taller than me. Ain't nobody gonna be 6'8", 6'9", 270. Jumping through the roof being like LeBron James. You can't do that. Everybody can do that.
In my dream,
but if you work hard enough, you can be a 6 foot tall Steph Curry.
Yeah. Same
thing with Caitlin Clark. I feel like, well, she's kind of tall though. She's 6 foot tall, right?
Yeah. But I know where you're coming from too, because I'm thinking about when you said that right there, Isaiah Thomas. Oh yeah. When he was in his prime, he wasn't that tall either. So I'm kind of thinking about that situation a little bit too. Because everybody's getting, overshadowed. He was getting overshadowed a little bit.
Just imagine being a little girl right now, and you're like, I want to make it to the WNBA. And then you're like, you look at her like, oh, man, if I get a nice handle, get a nice shot, I can make it. Mm-hmm. And that's what Caitlin Clark is doing. She's doing stuff the other WNBA players weren't doing before. Like, they had other WNBA players who can dribble, who can shoot the ball, who could do other things, but they weren't doing it all together. Mm-hmm. And she's bringing attention to the game, which is why I think what makes her special. So some other WNBA players may get off her back.
I know, man.
Let her bring y'all up.
Yeah, actually give her a little bit more grief though. Attack her some more. It's gonna make her even stronger.
It's a rookie year, huh?
Yeah. Yep.
Imagine next year.
I guarantee you. Watch this. She's gonna hone that in right there and just gonna take over. It's gonna make her stronger. Actually, it might even be tough because let's see.
The sophomore slump, you think it's real? Nah.
No, it is real. It's real. Well, with Randall.
Not that she's doing.
I'm thinking about Randall.
Not that she's doing great right now. I mean, she's doing all right though. For real. Could I score 15 points in the WNBA game? Hell yeah, I'm dunking on that. You want a man.
Hey.
Put a wig on me right now.
Hey, yo. Stick to the next episode if you score.
For real. Oh, man. We're going to end it on that one, though. Hopefully, y'all enjoyed this episode. Yeah, it was a good one. We'll catch y'all in the next one. And you know what to do. Yep. Spotify, YouTube. Watch it. Man, y'all need to join them polls on Spotify.
Yep. Always got to be thankful for my brother, Rilo. His lady, too, man. Love.
Hey.
Always.
You already know
appreciative.
It's all love here. Yeah. Fam out here.
Love you. You already know that shit for a fact.
That's right. Yeah. All right. Episode number 5. We out. Catch y'all in next week's episode. Peace.